We got a couple things to look at. Did you see? It was like a week ago. Did you see your homegirl Wei Li Zhang
I
transformation?
did see that.
You saw her transformation?
That shit is scary. I can't even
I'm
lie.
not gonna
But that's
lie.
like a possibility.
I'm not gonna lie. I would if she looked like that. Yes.
Dude, it's
Even when
crazy
she.
on how different.
Hmm?
Dude, it's crazy how like night and day like it looked
Yo,
like compared to her in the cage.
fucking insane. But
Yeah.
she looked bad as shit, and I was like, you know what? She can have the muscles. Fuck it. And she looked good. But that's a nice little intro. Ferg The Causal Unc. We have UFC. What is this? I don't know where is this at.
Belgrade, I believe.
All right. Well, fuck. We getting into it. Women's bantamweight. We have Nina Milosevic versus Haley Cohen.
Yeah, we do. Again, I don't really know these people that well. I know who Cohen is. I don't believe I've seen her get a W yet. Mina,
She's
I have
seven
no
and
idea
five.
who this is. 7-5, yeah. So yeah, not a lot of wins on there. Nina has the record that's better. She's actually coming off some wins. It's gonna be her first fight though in the promotion, but I'm gonna still take her just by decision. Just a boring fight to start the card. Not really too much to say for me here.
I don't know either of them, so I'm gonna go. The dogs are barking. I'm going Haley.
Decision,
Yeah. I don't
figured.
know. Matthias Rebecki versus Kyle Prepolik.
Prepelec, yeah. So this one's gonna be cool. Rebecca has definitely fought guys that, are I would say are better. He's fought a handful of guys that are in and out of the rankings. He loses a lot of them. With Kyle, his first
It's just
fight
one
was
though.
Ben Wall. Well, yeah, but every time he gets that jump up, he just can't seem to pull it off. And he's getting older. I think he's like 36 now.
No,
His
Rebecki's
first fight,
33.
is he?
Yeah.
I thought he was a young man,
Are you talking?
or I thought he
No,
was an old man.
Kyle is 36.
Oh, I have it flipped. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, Kyle, he's fought guys that are ranked at the moment. Ben Wall and Dober was ranked, but his what seems to get him is guys that want to throw with power. Rebecca does throw with power, so I just would figure he'll get it done by decision. I don't really see him getting chinned.
Dennis Bujeka versus another Bogdan. Bogdan Grad.
Mm-hmm. Thoughts on this one?
No clue, but I'm going with Bogdan.
Yeah, I would agree. With Dennis, he is 1-5 in his last six.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Yeah, Bogdan, he was on a little streak up until, let's see, 2025. He was on a four-fight winning streak, and then before that, he was on a five-fight winning streak. I think he has a lot of power. He's quick, he's twitchy, and this fight, he's coming in not bald. He has a full head of hair, so maybe he'll be able to take some punches better. You know what I'm saying? But I think Bogdan Grod's gonna get it done just by being there. Like he's just gonna be like the presence. He's big frame, a lot of power. He's not afraid to scrap. I think he's gonna make it a scrap. Bazooka just can't seem to get a win. So I'm just gonna follow the trend. Bogdan Grad by decision. I don't really see a finish for a lot of these fights tonight.
Okay, we go to welterweight. We have Oban Elliott versus Michael Oliveira. Oliveira.
Hmm.
Or Mikel or Michelle. I don't fucking know. However they want to pronounce it. Michelle, my fault. Because Michelle Pereira. So I'm guessing Michelle Oliveira. Um, I'm going with Oban. Everybody
Yeah.
keeps losing their O, so I'm gonna go with Oban Elliott. Decision. I feel like this is shit's going over.
So this is one I think will end in just a sleepage. Mikel, he has nine fights. Out of eight of them, he's been able to get it stopped. He has a lot of power. He has a lot of length, pause, and he knows how to strike. Oban was on a little run himself, but he just his last two leave a lot. out there. He hasn't looked the best, especially as he fights up in the rankings against people who aren't even ranked, but like they're decent fighters. He just can't seem to pull it together. If you look through his wins, it's kind of like stat padding. He has a win over Val, if you remember him. Bo Nickel, he beat him. That Val
Bo
guy.
Nickel?
No, no, no. Like Val got beat by Bo Nickel, if you remember that one. Bo Nickel's first UFC fight, I believe, after the Contender Series. Pete, it was kind of a meme at the time. Like if you saw the picture, you would know him. But Val is like they just gave him a straight can off the street, and this guy has a win over him. Basil Hafez has a win over him. I think JDM and him fought a little bit ago, if I remember correctly. Yep, yep, that was JDM. I don't know. I just think Oban hasn't been looking the best, and Mikel is on the up right now. So I'm just gonna again take that and I'll pick a finish. KO round two. Ludovic Klein will be taking on Tofik Musayev. Tofik actually is pretty good. I know he got a bad rap because his last fight he did a lot of cheating, a lot of cage grabbing. That probably he got to the point where he almost got stopped, like the fight almost got stopped, and he fouled to stay in the fight, and then eventually took over and won the fight by decision. I believe it was a decision, might have been a finish. It was a decision. Um,
Dirty
so a lot of
bastard.
people, yeah, a lot of people didn't like him for that, but he has a lot of skill. He doesn't really shine in any part of the game. Like he can strike well, he can mix in some kicks, he can box, he can take it to the ground. Ludovic Klein is more of like he wants to stand up and put pace on you and pressure with the striking. Just a lot of basic stuff like jab two, kick to the leg. Nothing really that shines, that would give me a reason to be like, oh, we gotta watch out for this. Tofik, I think, just got this one in the bag. I would say decision, but it's going to be kind of a slower fight as he takes over in my mind. Just, going to hold him down a lot, try to get submissions and ground and pound.
Well, we move on to the main card, and starting off, we have Vlasto Kepo versus Gilbert Urbina. Middleweight. No
Yeah,
clue. Either or. I'm going under 2.5.
for
No clue. Under 2.5.
Velosto, I believe this is going to be his first fight in the UFC. Yeah, it will be. Urbina, like I'm not trying to be like rude to the guy or anything, but he is not very good. Every time I've watched him fight, it's been a loss. He's lost. Let's see. If you look back through his UFC career, he has a win, a loss, a loss, a win, a loss, a loss.
Jesus.
The record's not that great. Um, yeah, I think he's just gonna get finished here. He gets put out a lot by like straight shots. I would say he's gonna catch him down the middle. This Vlasto guy, to be honest, I don't really know too much. I don't watch the promotion he came from, so there's that. But I just think he's gonna be better just based on Urbina's lack of skill. Saw that got mad grainy.
Middleweight again. We go back to the middleweights. We have Dushko Todorovic versus Robert Valentine. Valentine, my fault.
Hmm.
No clue who either of these cats are, but I'm gonna go with Damn, this is actually a pick 'em because they're both of their records aren't great.
Yeah. Yep.
Uh, both records are kind of not good, but they're both in their early 30s. Uh, Almost same height, literally the same weight, just a little bit of disadvantage in the reach. Shit, I'm going with Robert. I'm going with Big Bob. Big Bob Valentine. Valentine. I don't know.
I would agree here. I remember in this guy came on. He had some hype behind him because he was on the season of Tough that nobody watched. The one with I think it was Grasso and Shevchenko.
What?
Remember the one that nobody watched?
Why did nobody watch it?
I mean, nobody wants to watch that shit, especially because I think that's the one that came after the McGregor one. He had a lot of hype coming in. He hasn't looked the best, but also they've put him against. Oh, never mind. Now that I'm looking at it, they haven't really put him against that good guys. Todorovic, Todorovic, however you pronounce it. He's fought guys that are better, but he's lost every time. But I still will take the experience here and just go with him. Dusko KO round one. Marcin Tybura versus Alexander Rakic. Ra
Yeah.
Rakic is moving up in weight. I think this is
Yeah.
your boy, huh?
Hell yeah, because I use him in the middleweight division. Not middleweight. In
Middleweight.
the
Oh,
yeah, my fault. I'm thinking of for some reason I was thinking of someone else.
I'll be using Bo. I'm not gonna lie. Like if I play that weight class, chances are I'm picking the Bo
Uh huh.
nickel.
After his, oh man, he fumbled two back-to-back fucking fights. He did,
Hmm.
and it's insane. But he's making his heavyweight debut. Let's see what he does. And he's going against the biggest gatekeeper in the UFC. One of the biggest gatekeepers in the UFC. Marcin Tybura. And I feel like this shit is going under 1.5. And I feel like Rockage is going to get beat.
Yeah.
Yes, I. He just fumbles too much. He just fumbles too much. I know this is an aged and out of prime Marcin, but Rockage has been fumbling. Maybe he gets it done, but I don't see it. I think it's going under 1.5. And I think Ty Brewer is just going to find a clean shot and get him.
Fair enough. I feel like he's gonna do enough to not get hurt in round one because that's been his thing, right? In his last four fights, he's gotten hurt in the beginning of the fight. The Yuri fight is kind of an exception to that because it took him till round two when Yuri was like, "Fuck it, I'm not losing this fight," and just started walking forward. But in every other fight he's lost, he gets hurt in the first round. In this fight, I don't think he's gonna have that danger coming at him. He's gonna have the speed advantage. He's way bigger. His best attacks, I don't know why he doesn't do it more because his legs are fucking massive. He needs to just start blasting kicks low. Ibora, he's good at what he does, which is kind of be there and blob people.
Mm-hmm.
But like you said, he's aged. He's 40 now.
Mm-hmm.
Um, he in his last four fights, yeah, he's lost, but he hasn't taken a lot of damage because it's been called off round one or two most of the time. Ty Bora has been hurt pretty much every fight he's in. Um, I just think that it'll be a decision win, back and forth fight, but Rakic is gonna win on damage. Ty Bora is gonna look to grapple, probably have his moments, but overall, I think it's not going to be enough, and he'll get kind of pieced up from the length. Pause again, but he'll get pieced up and kicked and jabbed at, and it'll be enough.
Co-main event, not featured bout. My bad. Hand up. That's on me. Co-main event, Jan Blachowicz versus Navajo Sterling.
Hmm. So this one I have thoughts on because I saw the betting line. Jan is a pretty big dog. I don't understand that. I'm gonna be betting money on Jan. Um, sure he's older, and people are saying he's a very slow striker. Like he likes picking his shots, blasting kicks to the body.
Hold on,
The
time
thing
out.
is though, huh?
Time out. This motherfucker is 43. What the
Yeah,
fuck?
he's older. Yeah.
Continue.
Um, People are saying that about Jan when his opponent literally does the same thing. With Sterling, that was the big point with him. Like I was seeing on Twitter and like in the Reddits before his last fight where he did get a finish. Everybody was saying, "Yeah, he looks good, but we need to see him actually get a finish." He just kind of coasts by, picks his shots well, which like he's a good fighter for sure. He to me he fights exactly like Jan though. And if you're gonna do that with Jan, that's Jan's game. I think it's gonna be a slow fight, both guys trying to land shots, at range. I just think Jan's gonna do a better job. Now, I think it could be a problem for Jan if he gets hurt in the first round, which obviously, if you get hurt in the first round, it's gonna be a problem. But yeah, Jan takes a little bit to get into fights. He's shown it. Um, but I just
Not
think
against
Jan's
Pereira.
fought guys that are really good.
Not
Like
against
he's
Pereira.
yeah,
Remember
yeah,
Pereira?
like immediately he got kicked in the calf and said, "All right, we're just gonna stall in the cage for a little bit," which is smart. That's the smart thing to do.
Remember he was like, I'm not going to grapple. Fucking 15 seconds in, shoots a
Gets
fucking
kicked. Yep.
takedown.
Exact. Then almost gets choked out. The standing. Yeah, that shit. No, I just think Jan's like this is Jan's game. They pretty much fight the exact same. Just Jan, I think, is better at it. Sure, like he's older. His opponent's younger. Let's see how old he is. So
28.
Sterling is 28. Yeah.
28.
Um, he's about to be in his prime if he's not already, which is crazy too. Because in his last fight, he was losing until his opponent just kind of
Gassed.
fumbled. Yeah. Wait. It was Eon, I believe. Not really too much here to say else for me. I just think that it's going to be Jan's fight to lose here, and I'd be surprised if he does lose it. I think Jan will get a decision.
They're building up the next light heavyweight. It's just going all 3 rounds, and Navajo is going to win by split decision.
Yeah, I mean, I could see that too. I just think it'll be a close fight. I just think Jan is like that's his whole style.
It is, but they don't have stars in that division. Allberg's
No, but
injured. Yuri is Yuri. Who else they got? Khalil.
they've tried this before though. They've tried to put guys who weren't ready into the rankings in this division, and like it just happened with Zhang with the Johnny fight. Like Zhang was this next big thing, this
Zhang
fucking
is Philly.
beast. Yeah, he comes in, he chins everybody,
He
then
was fucking
Johnny beats
like
him.
17-6 or some shit like that, or 17-7, some shit like that.
At the time, he was on a good streak, and Johnny Walker is a massive dog. I mean, they've tried it time and time again, just they can't get people up these rankings.
But Zhang also doesn't move his fucking head
No, no.
at all. But no, I'm
Uh-huh.
giving it to Navajo by. It's definitely Navajo by split decision because, like I said, they need stars. And Navajo is undefeated. On top of being undefeated, the guy looks the part. He's not a big talker, but he looks the part. That's all you need to do. Maybe he'll come along to be a big talker, but I see him, next big thing in the light heavyweight division. Because since Pereira is gone, um, everyone else is gone. Rocket is moving up. Yuri is Yuri. Khalil is Khalil. Jamal Hill moved up. Bro, ain't nobody in that bitch.
True,
Paulo
yeah, it's kind
Costa.
of it's there for somebody to make a run.
If
Like, it's just
Yuri
wide
doesn't,
open.
if Yuri didn't get chinned, Yuri would be the light heavyweight champion for fucking a decade, damn near.
Dude, that's the thing that sucks too because Olberg said he's not going to fight for the rest this year, which we'll talk about this more on the betting show. This is one thing I was going to throw out. You can bet on who's going to be the champion at the end of the year. Olberg, I have him. He's his odds at the time I placed were like plus like 725. That's going to be a nice little payout, especially if he doesn't actually fight anymore this year. That'll be free money. Stuff like that gotta keep an eye out for, especially if you do bet on this sport. It's good to know that type of stuff. But again, like if Yuri won, Yuri would have defended his belt by now. Like we would have had some movement in the division. And Olberg just sitting out because his leg got fucked up, and then fucking annoying,
Listen,
dude.
man, I blew my ACL. That shit fucking sucks.
Oh yeah, I mean I'm not mad at him for being out to heal up. It's just fucking annoying because this division's so cursed. Like Jamal was champion, got injured, then Yuri was champion, got injured. Fucking, I think I have it flipped, but you know what I mean. And Alex came in and he moved up and got rid of the belt, and it's just like he deserved it, but this division's so cursed. Let me pull this up. We got D-Rod versus Uros Medic, I believe is how you pronounce that little on the C. You know what I'm saying? The little dot over it.
Is that a
Um,
dot? No, that's a fucking
it's like a
accent. That's
slash.
an
Oh,
accent.
it's an accent. Okay.
It's
Yeah,
an
whatever.
accent.
Medic, I believe, is the favorite here. Yeah, he's a minus 330 it's showing me.
Jesus.
D-Rod, D-Rod's, I like to say this a lot, but he's fought guys that are better. Um, not by much though. His win that got him ranked was Jeff Neal. Or no, that was with
Holland.
Medic. Sorry. Yeah, that was Holland that got D-Rod ranked.
Yo,
D-Rod also,
he whooped his ass.
yeah, that shit was crazy. I remember we watched that at Calvin's pool.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fucking yeah, both guys kind of got some cheap wins to get ranked, like the Holland win and the
That wasn't
Jeff
cheap.
Neal
That
win.
was an ass whooping.
Well, I'm saying cheap as in the guys weren't like highly ranked themselves. Like Jeff Neal was ranked like 14 at the time, and Kevin Holland I don't even think was ranked. So it's just like it's just kind of one of those things where they didn't really beat anybody, or it's like wow they beat him to get into the rankings. But D-Rod, he hasn't. And I was watching a thing. He said in prison he was able to train because some guy in his cellmate knew how to hold pads, but he wasn't really getting training on the ground. Not that it really matters in this fight because Medic's gonna come out here and throw hands too. Um, the thing is though that Medic has been training in MMA gyms with guys that are MMA fighters, and D-Rod spent 8 months training in prison with people that are in prison and not fighters. So I feel like it might show here. Medic, I believe, pound for pound, has more power. Uh, D-Rod, I think, is better when he puts his punches together in combos and tries to walk people back to the cage. I think that this is going to be a case of going to be over in the first round. Somebody's going to sleep, and I think D-Rod's going to go sleep here. He's a older fighter. It's like 39, yeah, 39, and Medic's
But
on the come
has a
up. First
good
time he's been
record.
ranked.
But has a
He
good
does.
record.
I mean, his losses aren't even bad. Like, there's the Gary loss. He lost to Neil, which I ain't even mad at, because like Neil can pull wins out. Like, it's not like we haven't seen Neil pull wins out over ranked guys. The Kelvin loss is a little bit like that kind of
But
sucks.
it's gas
Especially,
alone. It's gas alone.
but I mean,
You
if that
gotta
fight
drop a
happened,
fucking anvil on that bastard
oh yeah,
to
you,
beat
you
him.
can't put him out. But also, like, it's this version of Kevin. Like, it's 2024 version of him,
He's a
not like
fucking walking
2019 version.
fridge. He's a walking
Yeah, yeah.
fridge. You
He
have to
can take
drop.
shots.
You had to drop the fucking atomic bomb from Hiroshima on him to beat him.
You do.
That's it.
Um,
You can beat him, but you have to try to kill this man to beat him.
yeah, I mean, you're not gonna get a finish over him. Like, you can get a choke, but you can't really put him to sleep. Medic, I think, is gonna win KO first round. What are your thoughts on this one?
Under 2.5 euros by TKO. I don't think.
Yeah.
I don't think straight like knockout. I think it's TKO. Never seen him fight, so I'm kind of I'm kind of waiting to see him fight to see so I can base anything else the next time I see him fight. But uh, it's just the age. 40, basically 40 versus 33. Literally on the tail end of his prime Euros, and D Rod is out of his prime, but also can still fucking throw hands. But I'm gonna give it to the younger. But the Unks have been Unks been whooping ass. The Unks have been
I
whooping
have.
ass. So I don't want to count them out, but it's definitely going under 2.5. Someone's definitely getting stopped. That's that. So
Yeah, I mean, I think whoever wins this fight, because I think both guys can win here. Like, there's a path for each guy to win. I think though, whoever does win, it's not gonna look close. Like D-Rod either puts his punches together and is able to get a finish just with like some flurries, or Medic catches him and just puts him down bad. Uh, Maybe not like colds him, but like puts him down, then follows up, and at the end of it, D-Rod looks like he got jumped, like some shit like that. Uh, like you know what I mean.
like Ilya.
Yeah, yeah, like he looked like he got stomped out. So I think both guys can win here. It's just Medic has like you said, he's younger. Um, he hits harder, and D-Rod. One thing I want to add is when D-Rod punches, like I've been saying, he throws a lot together. Like he'll go hook, hook, and then like dip out, throw another hook. He punches from his fucking waist. Like he doesn't keep his hands up. Like he's right there to get hit with a counter.
That's that street shit.
Yeah. Um. To be fair though, the only people that have made him pay by like putting him out was Gary. Like Gary put him out with that kick. It's not like it was a straight shot. Like he didn't like run into it, but nobody's really been able to make him pay for throwing punches by his hips. Medic though, will he be the first? I think he will.
Right now, I'm going to say this card is going to deliver a B, straight B.
Yeah, fair enough. I think I gave the last one like a C or something.
Yeah,
This card sure
you went
doesn't have
C
the
minus.
names.
I went C
Yeah.
plus.
Yeah. I mean, sure this card doesn't have names, but I like the fights that are on the card. I think there's a lot of good stuff here, like prelims and the main card. I'd probably agree with you. I'd give it like a B minus though. If they kept some of the fights that got scrapped, like the Lehal and I forget who he was supposed to be fighting, but another ranked fight that got scrapped, that would have been sweet. But yeah, I mean, I'm not really too mad at it. I think it'll be a fun one. Just wish we had one more fight that was like ranked fight and like the featured or something like that.
That is the end of this fucking prediction show for UFC. I have no idea where we are at.
Hold
Somewhere
on, hold on.
in Europe.
We actually have an event that's going on tomorrow that I kind of want to talk about the main event.
What? What event?
PFL Usman Nurmagomedov, one of Khabib's guys, taking on Archie Colgan in the main event. Archie he trains with Gaethje, 13 and 0. Usman is 21 and 0. I don't know if you ever seen him fight. Usman, I'm excited for him to come over. I really feel like he could do good in the
Isn't that
UFC.
what's his
It's
face's brother?
Umar's yeah brother. It's his older brother, I believe.
Okay.
So Khabib's cousin-ish. I don't know how they're related, but yeah, he's part of that camp.
Very
21 and
neat.
0. Have you seen him fight before? Because he's honestly pretty good. Out of
Usman.
all of them over there, yeah, I think he's pretty good.
I will have to do some tape study. I'll have to do some tape study on him. I have not seen him fight. I've heard of him, honestly, because I think Habib was in his corner for PFL before. I believe
Yeah,
so.
the Paul Hughes fight. Because I think him and Paul Hughes fought twice, and Paul Hughes is a Irish guy, so it's like Connor and Khabib part two, basically, is how they try to promote it. It was a sweet fight
We
though,
got we got
fucking sweet fight
we got Habib and Connor at home.
in the PFL. Yeah, the
PFL.
PFL version. Uh,
Oh my
Dude,
god.
actually, did you see the news today
Yes,
about them?
MVP. That's just clump it in. MVP and PFL have merged, and finally we will see if Jake Paul would literally get his nuts together and actually get an MMA fight.
Dude, it's hype too, and I'm also because they have good fighters signed, like MVP. Like you remember they had the Rousey main event with
Mm-hmm.
Gina. They had Ngannou and Lins. They
Mm-hmm.
had I think it was Diaz and Mike Perry, where Diaz like pooped his pants and they had to call the fight off. I don't know
Yeah,
if you've seen that.
he cut his face open.
Dude, I don't know how true this is, but somebody who was working at the event, like a staff member, posted in the back where they have all the equipment, where they clean up, and they had the stool that he was on, and there was like shit stains on the stool, and he was saying how like Diaz got hit to the body and like shitted himself a little bit, and like he posted a picture of the shitty stool. Again, I don't know how true that is, but I did see
Fucking
it, and I think it's fucking hilarious.
the fucking Diaz brothers. That damn scar tissue. Just takes one nice punch
Oh yeah,
and it's over. He's fucking
then
clean.
he's leaking. Dude, but they're so good though, and dude, they're so fun to watch. I think the merger will solve a lot of problems that the PFL has because PFL has it down from like the standpoint of like they know how to put on events, like the structure wise, they know how to build cards. They've always kind of been lacking in the name department. Like their champions have name value, right? Outside of that, nobody really knows ranked fighters over there. MVP has guys that have big names, like I said, Mike Perry, Nate, Ngannou, Jake Paul. Like they have people with name value. If Rousey comes back, we could get another one of those. I think it'll be good for both of them, just because MVP they put on a good event, but I don't think it would have been smart long term to try to like sign fighters and build a rival organization because the UFC is gonna always be number one.
Yeah, they're
Nobody's
on
gonna
top
take
of
that
them every
spot.
time. But I'll
Yeah.
give them what credit is due. If they're going into this, trying to go at UFC, I think if they put on cards and the cards are bangers compared to some UFC cards, they might get the best of them on a weekend. But the UFC
Yeah.
numbered cards usually deliver. So, except for this
Absolutely.
last one with Connor blowing his shit out.
I think the only event that they could put on that Dana would honestly be like pissed off about would be John Jones and Francis Ngannou. I think that would get a lot of attention. I know I would be hyped for it. I'd watch it.
John ain't doing shit. John knows his jaw is going in the fucking 10th row.
I don't know. I feel like if you throw the right money at him, because like he didn't want to fight Tom for the 30 million, but say you throw like
So he had 30 million to fight Tom, and I thought it was
he
10.
turned it down.
Oh,
No, he
10.
asked for 30.
He asked for 30, and they said no, right?
No, they gave it to him,
They gave it to him.
and he denied it. He pretty much
How is
the
this
story I
man,
heard.
bro? How is this man the goat of MMA?
People just believe what they see on Twitter and Reddit. They don't actually watch the sport. But yeah, what I heard from people that I trust is that they offered him the money, and John Jones threw out that number to try to price himself out of the fight. And then when they actually met his number, he kind of stopped responding. Basically,
Mm.
he just kind of went ghost. I don't know. I feel like that would rival a lot of weekends that the UFC could put on. Like John Jones and Ngannou is a massive fight. Like nobody can lie about that. It's fucking huge. Jake Paul in an MMA fight, that's a massive fight. As much as it's a gimmick, it's a massive fight.
He's gonna fight like Nate Diaz.
And even then, that's fucking huge, bro. You know how much that would trend on Twitter and like for the kids too, like
Nate,
and YouTube shorts and
Nate,
reels and shit.
9 out of 10 times in an MMA fight, Nate beats the dog shit out of Jake Paul.
I think he would choke the shit out of him. I think on the feet, Jake would still get the better of him. Because Nate's not a kicker. Like it would just be a
Jake,
boxing
bro,
match with smaller gloves.
bro, Jake. Okay, I get it. You can train, but I'm positive one check from Diaz, even though he's not known for checking. One check from Diaz, Paul is not throwing another fucking kick.
Well, I
One
don't think he
check.
would even throw kicks to begin with. I think he'd just try to box with them.
Then okay, my thing is this. I was telling all my friends, MMA boxing versus boxing, two different boxing,
Way different.
way
Way
different.
different.
Because you can go in for like a jab combo, and I'm gonna shoot a takedown,
Yeah, like
and I'm
you
gonna
can
pay for
you
it.
in like the real in the ring you can throw shit, not worry about where your hips are. In the
Mm-hmm.
cage, if you get into too close and they're on your hips, they could bank around off that. In boxing, it's not a thing. You can throw these punches and get real close to your opponent, just tie up in the clinch, and the ref will break it. In MMA, you get too close, you're gonna get clinched, elbow, knee, taken down, tripped, choked, and stand. Like there's so much that can happen from there.
That's what I'm saying. He's
Um,
not gonna do that, and he's gonna
yeah,
call out somebody he's gonna call out like a Nate. He's gonna call out
yeah.
Nate, bro. He's not gonna call out Poirier. He's not gonna do anything like that. I mean, Poirier.
Fuck.
I'm
Poirier
rooting
would
for it.
probably box the head off. I don't know. Poirier's too small to box Jake.
Nah, fuck that, bro. It doesn't matter.
Dude,
It's
Jake's like
MMA.
205, bro. Like a natty. I wouldn't say he's natty. He's definitely on shit, but like
So
walks around like 205,
okay,
like
my thing
lean.
is this. So if they fight, so Dustin is retired, not retired, but he's not in the UFC no more. I don't think he's gonna fight in the UFC again. But
He's retired from combat sports for now, yeah.
so let's say if he gets him out, he gets him out of combat sports, right? Dustin's probably gonna be walking around like 180. Jake Paul can cut to 180.
Yeah, I think he's done. I think he fought Gibb, if you remember the Gibb fight. That shit happened at like 180, 185.
So
I think he offered to fight with Canelo at 185 as well, because Canelo didn't want to fight up that high, and Jake was like, "I'll fight down," and then it never happened.
yeah. So if they can get to 185, I'm positive Dustin will take that shit. And if it goes down to it, Jake will gas out. If he doesn't beat him within 2 rounds or within a round and a half, if it's a 3 round fight, Jake is fucked. If he doesn't finish him within that first round, he's fucked. He's fucked.
Are you talking about a boxing match or
No, I'm
MMA?
talking about MMA fight.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah,
If he doesn't
yeah.
beat him
I
within a
agree.
round, it's over for him.
Justin's gonna jump it, dude. He's
He's gonna
gonna
jump the
choke
gilly.
him out.
He's gonna jump
Yeah,
the
he's gonna
gilly.
choke him out.
And it's gonna be
Yeah,
funny
I
shit.
feel like we've played these games before. Anytime an MMA fighter goes over and boxes a boxer,
He
we
gets
know
his
what's
ass
gonna
beat.
happen. But we know what would happen if a boxer came over and stepped in the cage. Like it's not gonna be close. It's gonna be over quick.
It is what it is. But yeah, so I think it's a good merger for PFL because like you were saying, with the names, no one really knows a lot of them. A lot of these people that are in the PFL are ex UFC people or X1 or any come from anywhere else like Ryzen or whatever else. So I believe that they're not gonna rival they're not gonna rival the UFC, but I'm pretty sure they can get the best of UFC on some nights that they
Yeah,
have a card. But
I agree.
I don't think anything else outside of that. But it's definitely gonna get something, some spectacles, some money grab fights, that don't make sense, but they're like, fuck it, we're just gonna put it together. I feel like they can put on good cards. I'm not gonna diss them because it's MMA. Like I'm not gonna diss them for that
Yeah.
because that's how it is. But I just don't think I just don't think they can rival. But I don't think they're looking at it as a rivalry. So I'm just gonna say this is good for PFL, especially after the Bellator merger. They actually merged with
Hmm.
someone else, and it's a bigger name with bigger stars there. So I hope the best for PFL because they kind of, they had some fights. Like the one
Hmm.
fight that was the British dude and someone else. They was bantamweights and they was going the fuck at it.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Yeah, so I think they can put on good fights. They have in the past. I mean, if I go on PFL YouTube channel, I'm pretty sure I can find some good fucking fights. But yeah, that's all I have to say for that. So it's good for them. It's definitely good. Some fights are gonna come out of that, and there's gonna be money grabs, and I'm definitely gonna fucking watch it.
Yeah. Yeah, like yeah, I agree completely. I feel like for the most part nobody's really gonna care most weekends, but then that one weekend every few months where it's like, oh, Ngannou's fighting or Nate Diaz or Mike Perry's fight, it's gonna be pretty cool. Like I don't know. Um Usman I think eventually is gonna get poached though. I feel like they're gonna try to sign him for the UFC.
After this merger,
It's been overdue. Yeah.
oh yeah,
I mean, I feel like too, if you're gonna compete in this sport, you want to fight the best, especially if you're from that camp, because like they're not really obviously they want to make money. They wouldn't fight for free, but they really care about the name they leave behind. Like that zero to them is something they want to keep, but also they want to fight guys where it means something. I feel like eventually he'll come over. I think he's a welterweight, so I mean.
is
There's
he
some good
welterweight?
fights for Usman. I think so. I think he's either welterweight or lightweight. One of the two. Um, I think they would probably try to steal him, and I think he would do all right. I don't know if he would. I don't think he would become champion, but I think he'd be ranked, and I think he'd do all right.
We will have Ferg will be. Well, I guess we're both gonna be putting up our. We're gonna do a what you call it fucking show just for the betting lines and shit like that. Probably put that out tomorrow, or today, whatever the fuck. But yeah, check us out, Ferg and the Casual Unc on IG. Post fight show. Give our final grades on it, and then we look forward to the next couple weeks until UFC 330,
Yep.
which I cannot fucking wait. I cannot wait for that. Ferg can't wait for that. Everyone that's a big UFC or MMA fan can't wait for that. So we will be back for that as well. So we're going to get past these next 2 weeks. I believe it's what, the 15th? August 15th?
What the Ingary Makachev?
Yeah.
Something like that. I think it's like 2 weeks away, 3 weeks away.
Yeah.
I don't know if they're taking a week off in between
No,
there,
I don't
but I
think
don't
they
know.
are. I don't think they
They're
are.
sliding right through.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
just running right through. Because this is the first. The
Yeah.
8th
Let's
is
see.
Gamrot Salah killed. And the 15th is 330. So it's just
Yeah.
boom, 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 boom. So, woo. It's going to be a crazy couple weeks for us. So yeah, so check us out on IG and all that stuff. We will be back for that. For Uncle Man, we will see y'all some other time because fuck this shit. These fucking names fucked me up. I'm not gonna lie to you. These names fucked me up, and
Them
I'm not.
Serbian names, them
I don't know
Euro
what the
names.
fuck they are, but Jesus, just God, his name like go with John Pork, something like that, something like
Yeah,
that.
some easy.
It's so easy, so we can
John
fucking
Pork.
pronounce them. Fuck that. But we will see y'all Friday, and then we will see y'all Saturday. Then we will see not Saturday. We will see y'all Sunday probably for the post fight. So yeah, till we meet again.